Hi everyone, it's Princess2969 checking in, and I just wanted to do a quick short tutorial on how I do my brows. I've had several people message me about my eyebrows and how I get them so perfect, so I'm going to let you in on a little secret. I think it was revealed in my previous video from a tutorial that I did that I do use L'Oreal Hip Cream Liner in brown to draw in my eyebrows, you can say. Because my eyebrows are very sparse, so until they grow out, that's what I do in order to make them appear fuller, because they were over plucked, and basically I just wanted to have a more fuller brow so I can round out my face a little bit more. So this is my short tutorial on how I do it using my L'Oreal Hip Cream Eyeliner in brown. So let's get started. Okay, the first thing that I usually do when I get ready to prime my eyes, hold on just a second. The first thing that I do when I get ready to prime my eyes is I groom them first. So I take a little spool brush like this, and what I do is I go ahead and I start brushing them in. Now what I normally do in order to keep them in shape so that they don't grow out sparse and kind of wild is to use a small eyebrow scissors so that I can shape them even though they're a little thin, so that they can have some type of form or shape to them so that they don't look sparse. So I just take my spoolie brush and I just brush them into place. And then what I do next is I use a flat brush like this. It's a flat angle brush, and this is like a little Studio 35 brush that I got from Walgreens. It's very stiff, which I like, because then you'll be able to draw or fill in your brows precise with this type of pencil brush rather. And I just dip it right into the cream liner like so, and take a little bit on the edge. You just want it to be enough to where it fills the edge of the brush, so you can get a smooth line and you don't have any skips as you're brushing or filling in your brows. So this is how I start. I start usually at the bottom, because my eyebrows are very uneven. I have to do them from the bottom, and then I brush up. That way it doesn't look drawn or painted on. And then I go to the top after I get the bottom in good, and I draw them all the way out using a straight line and just brush up to the top of the brow that I had just filled in, and then I bring them around. Because there's so much hair that's been plucked out from this area is the reason why I try to fill it in more, so I can have a more natural look instead of the severe sparse look that my eyebrows have right now. So I just go ahead and just draw it all the way out and put a nice little arch in it as I go along. And as you can see, I use short feathery strokes to fill them in, because I don't want them to look harsh. You want them to look soft and natural, even if they are pretty much filled in. And then I just round the brush and take it at a curve and pull down. Whole time I'm feathering, so I'm doing short brush strokes in order to get a natural, gradual look to my brows so that they don't look real harsh. And I keep pulling down. I do like the ends of my brows a little thin. I don't like fullness in this area, so I keep it pretty much like that. So then I come back to this area, and I just kind of come forward a little bit more and just go straight across like that. Sometimes people do this, and sometimes I do it too, and kind of brush feather it out so that it doesn't look harsh. But I usually just like to take the brush and go like this, so that it doesn't look drawn in or severe in this area. So now I'm going to do my other brow. See if I can get a good angle here so you can see this. And I start at the bottom. It's pretty much like drawing a line. You're just going straight across. And as you go straight across, you're brushing up, so that you can get the fullness as you go along. Take a little bit more. And we're repeating or doing the same thing we did on the other side. Bringing it around. I'm left-handed, so it's kind of difficult for me to go to my right eye and work on this side. But I'm trying to get them to look identical as much as possible so that they don't look weird when I go out. And just curve it around, short brush strokes down. Usually after I get this part pretty much down pat the way I want it to look, I just go ahead and just draw it out like that, long strokes like this, and just bring it out. There. And an angled short brush like this is easier to do your brows with because the bristles are really stiff, and you can just get short little feathers as you go along. And as you can see, this one is slightly lower. So we're going to go ahead and kind of brush that in, and then on this side, same thing. Sometimes I don't always get them exactly perfect, but we're going to get it on this one. Kind of draw that in. And like I said, the key to soft natural brows is to do soft feathery strokes and feather those strokes in so that it doesn't look harsh and artificial like your brows are drawn on or painted on. It looks very unnatural and very harsh. And usually if I do it a little bit too harsh, I just take my finger, brush it out. Like so. You can use a Q-tip to do the same thing. It gives the same effect. And the beauty in this, as far as using the Loreal Hip Cream Liner for your brows, is the fact that it dries so quickly. And it's usually a matte finish, and it doesn't look shiny or unnatural. And you get a pretty good natural look with this color. My hair is like a off black, so I don't ever use, like, not even with pencils do I use like a harsh black pencil. I might do like a black grayish pencil, like an off black pencil if I do pencil. But I find that this is better because after you do these brows, they stay put. It dries to a matte finish and it stays put. So this is my trick to my perfect brows. So I just wanted to share that with you guys. This is the final look, and I hope you like it. And I will see you guys later. Enjoy.